Hello, everyone. This is Fozzie. Hopefully, you can hear me all clearly. All right, great. And I'm recording on a new desktop, so hopefully everything goes a lot more smoothly than recording on my laptop. Um, I did a little test before starting this today, and it seemed like it recorded my voice just fine and it recorded Discord just fine. So I'm feeling better. Yeah, like I said, I've been pretty sick these past couple weeks, and then just running around with the holidays, I've been like really busy, so I didn't take care of myself like I should have, like laying down and getting the rest. Yeah, and then I was like, oh, I'm feeling better, and then the next like 2 days later, I came down with like a really bad flu, and I was just like, great, I'm never saying I'm feeling better again. So if I'm not feeling good again in a couple days, now we know why I jinxed myself again. And then, so just a reminder, um, we do we have two raffles going on. There's the one for submitting questions, and I believe the deadline for that was I usually set it for 2 days before the start of the discussion. So I think it was probably like the 27th or something. But now, if you have any questions that you just have during the discussion, make sure that you're submitting those to the community discussion questions channel. It's right below this community discussion channel here. And then make sure you're posting the community discussion attendance just so that you're entered into the raffle for being present. And at the end, we will raffle off usernames for winning. Um, First raffle for submitting questions before the discussion is for the current, usually I do the current rare set. And then the attendance one will be the current crate. So it's number crates. We usually do three. If we have more people in attendance, we might do more because we usually raffle off a crate for every 5 users in attendance. And yeah, so today we have we're going to go over a couple previews with you guys. We've got January crate previews, which includes two general sets and then a new rare to kick off, sorry, the new year. And then we got previews for the community leveling milestone item that we discussed in one of the previous surges recently. And so that's where you unlock, there's 3 poses, and you unlock a pose for every so many posts together as a community instead of waiting until the like 250,000 posts later to unlock the items. So keep you guys a little more active, a little more invested, and excited for the leveling items. And then we got another like pretty cool item to introduce to you guys, but I'll tell you more about that when we get to it. This one's like fairly new. Um, yeah, nothing we haven't had that we haven't had on the site yet. So, all right, and let's see. Jen. We'll start with the question there just so I don't forget, but it looks like Hazer just answered. I really like the craft system, the recycling shop that's during the event. Will we be able to do something like that for the shop at some point after it? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the plan is to use it for mainly exchanging then like recipe items. So the general plan at the moment is to cycle through items occasionally and have like limited stock in there. After a time, then we will change the items out, and we may have some permanent items in the shop as well, depending on how we go about things. But Valentina's shop, the recycling and reuse will mostly be used for those exchanges.
Yep, that's pretty much correct. So you're going to see mostly limited time items, correct? Limited time items in there, and we'll see going forward in the future if there's going to be anything that's permanent. It's just because from what you can see right now, the items that you're using for the exchange are kind of temporary. They're not going to be there all the time. So that's what depends on if they stick around or not. But yeah, we've got more plans for that in the future for Val's shop. Because her shop's been empty for quite a while now, and then finally we were able. Hazer helped us get that feature together. Um, Yeah, that was exciting to release her shop feature this past month, and I hope you guys are enjoying that. And then we got a question from Unicorn. Fozzie, will you and Cutie ever be doing a charity in the future together or one with everyone from staff? I think it'd be cool to see, but all of you are busy. Um, well, I had a hangout once upon a time. I haven't been there for a while now, so I don't know if I can commit to a charity right now, but I feel like I'm giving back a little bit with our community discussions and giving out some prizes there. So I hope in the meantime that helps. But I got to try and revive my hangout first before I commit myself to a charity. So we'll see. And we got a question from Okios, whether it be a Valentine's Day event. Um, well, this past end of the year, staff and I have discussed like a timeline for events and stuff, and we're probably gonna look around like springtime, so February, March for an event, but we don't have any set dates or anything, and there really isn't a set theme yet. So I can't say it's gonna be Valentine's themed, just because we usually don't do world real like we don't we take some inspiration sometimes, but we kind of do our own Voltra spin on holidays. Just because we know not everyone who's on Voltra celebrates like I guess what is it, the Western world holidays. So like America and stuff like that. Not everyone celebrates Christmas, and not everyone celebrates Valentine's Day. So we'll see when the time comes. All right, I'm just reviewing some messages here. Yeah, probably revive myself before the hangout. that's that's good. Well, I got my coffee right now, so. Oh, thanks, Cutie, for posting that announcement. Okay. Um, Yes, let's go ahead and start off with some previews, and then we do have those user submitted questions. So we'll get to those at the end of our previews. And just because we did have some user submitted questions that came through that kind of were like like they hit the nail on the head with some of the previews and stuff we're sharing. So if you did submit a question and you find out it didn't make it to the cut here, it's just because we're answering it now. So I hope that suffices. You're still in for the raffle, so don't worry. All right, and so we're going to start with our January crate previews. So let me go ahead and get those for you guys. What did I do wrong? What am I struggling at? You can't even see if I'm struggling. Submit another question. Oh, that's a good question. I'm always struggling, guys. I'm sorry, I guess. I'll admit. All right. Okay. Well, I think the most important thing is that I don't struggle with recording anymore and that our recordings turn out accurate. So, like I said, I'm just gonna not say anything until this recording's over. Stop, I know. It's just my luck. Okay, guys, so here is one of the general sets for January. Well, I appreciate all the support. Yeah, Voltra likes its mods. And so this set was pixeled by Bean or Bonfire. Sometimes we use different names. Discord than Voltra, so I apologize. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and share our second general crate item for January. Yeah, this one doesn't really give away much, but I think you guys really enjoy it. This was also by Bonfire or Bean. They're the same person, I promise. Bean Fire. Also, I don't want to spoil any surprises, but it's very, I mean, you can't really tell, but this one also is a mod for the legs, if you didn't notice. It's very slightly a mod, very slightly. Sorry if I ruined the spoiler. Or if I'm a spoiler. There's a spoiler alert. All right, and then we have our rare set, which was pixeled by Gloom. And da-da-da-da. There you guys go. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed those previews for January crate items. So those are going to be released on January 1st, 2019, to ring in the new year. So that's pretty exciting. Um, yeah, but wait, there's more. Yeah, there is more. Gosh, everyone's making me so overwhelmed. All this screaming. Yeah, with an L, so those with or an L, sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. So those will be crates for January. So future crates, 2019. Actually, it's pretty exciting because these are going to be our first ever January crate items. We were never open during January, so it's a new milestone for us guys. All right, and so let's go ahead and move on to our next item to discuss. So we've got the community leveling milestone item. Yes, that is a mouthful. So um, this one is it's got all of the poses in the preview. And so there's three poses total, and you unlock the first pose at 550K, 550,000 posts. Currently, we're sitting around 515,000. I'm not sure how much that's moved since the last time I looked. Um, you unlock pose two at 625,000 posts, and you guys unlock pose three at 750,000 posts. Yes, so these are community goals. So it's going to work like any other milestone items. Um, and so the only thing that's going to be different about this one is instead of waiting all the way until the end to get the item and the poses within it, you guys kind of get a little preview along the way and get to use the item as you unlock more poses. And yeah, so let me go ahead and grab that preview for you guys. right. And so that is the silhouette of the unlockable community leveling milestone item. And I didn't want to ruin the surprise. I don't think I'm going to tell you guys what the first item to unlock yet is. So there's still a little more anticipation and surprise. Yeah, you guys are really kicking this goal's butt. This first 50K is going by like that. I mean, we'll be there in no time. Yeah, remember, guys, no triple posting. um, unless it's in the testing forum, but because that's just testing and it doesn't count. Alrighty, and doesn't look like we have any more new questions yet. So on the home page, you'll see the stats goal to the right. It's the panel underneath notifications and announcements. That's if you're on a desktop. If you're on a phone, it might be just like vertically underneath everything. So we've got our total posts, 517,000 out of 550,000. So what Hazer just posted an image of, and so that's the goal we're talking about. And then we are currently sitting at 100, I mean 1,370, 1,375 volties. And our next milestone for that is 1,500 volties. So we're at 91% right now. We kind of had a little surge in new members recently. So we might be hitting that goal sometime soon as well. And we'll have previews for that new milestone for you guys soon as well. So that's another one to keep an eye out for. Oh, okay. Great. Well, at least I'm expand. I mean, Lithanel is helping me expand on these topics more for everybody. So that's a plus. Well, thanks for keeping her in the loop. Okay, and then so our next preview and topic for discussion is going to be something new coming to Voltra. And so we are calling these crate collectors bundles. And so I'll go ahead and plop the preview in for you guys, and then we'll discuss what that means. So, what does that mean for you guys? All right, so here's a preview of a new set that's coming to Voltra. It is the Crate Collectors bundle, and that's the first item. And I'll go ahead and try and copy and paste like all this in here, all this information in for you guys to review, just because I know some of you aren't on voice. Let's see how, oh gosh, the organization here just loses everything. But I wonder if I, yeah, it doesn't look as good. 1 second. Okay, so I'll explain and then I'll put the information down as I go. So crate collect so collectors bundles they will contain premium items in bulk, and then Balties who purchase these will be rewarded with a limited edition collector set as our appreciation for you guys' support. So pretty much you're not doing anything different than what you guys are already doing for those who support us by purchasing owns and premium items. And so we're just giving you a little extra here. So I know right now you currently have the chance of getting a rare set when you open crates. Well, this collector set is a guarantee and it's kind of given to you by purchasing the bundle. And so let me just go ahead and copy this information in. So we have that down. And then so what's contained in a collector's bundle? So the first bundle that we'll be introducing to Voltra is the Crate Collectors Bundle. And so you'll find so there's two general sets released each month. So you'll find five of one general set in there, five of another general set. And so that's 10 crate items total. So you'll have both sets to um, wear them. So for example, I mean, you guys know already that our sets are multi-equipable, so you only need three of each set to wear a complete set. So that gives you additional sets to, yeah, so these are going to be sold for ohms, which I'm kind of getting to that too. Um, so you'll have more than enough crate items for yourself and then some spares if you choose to hold on to them or sell them right away to users in the marketplace. You'll be getting one monthly crate to hold on to. That's like collector's part, or you can sell it or open it. It's your choice. And then you get a guaranteed rare crate item. So you're still getting your the rare for that month, which is pretty nifty. It's just like if you were to buy 10 crates and you'd get the guaranteed, so we're still giving that to you. And then you get the guaranteed collector set. So and so the price for a collector's bundle, oh, that would be a steal unicorn. Um, but you're still getting a great deal. So a collector's bundle is going to be 3,500 ounce. And so where we came up with that pricing is, I mean, you're looking at um, 250 ohms per crate. You're getting 10 crate items there. So that's already 2,500. And then you get that guaranteed rare, which evaluate the values of those fluctuate and they're pretty expensive right off the bat when they're introduced to the website. And then you're getting that guaranteed collector set. So that's the price we're looking at for that. And of course, you still have the option to purchase crates separately. I mean, they're still going to be sold by themselves and not in bundles. But this is just an incentive for those who, you know, that can't support us that much. And there's no saying that we won't have raffles and stuff in the future to give out these collectors bundles. And so another question is, how long is a crate collectors bundle going to be available for? And so you guys will have more than enough time, I believe, to get them. And so, whoops, I just deleted that from the outline. There we go. I'm struggling, guys. They already knew it. So the cycle for a crate collector's bundle will be pretty similar to that of the monthly crates. The item itself will have a shelf life of approximately half a year. There's going to be, right now we're looking at two collector's item sets per year. So the first half of the year, so 6 months, second half of the year, 6 months. And each month, the reason why a new collector's bundle is introduced is because we get a new crate and new crate items, and in every 2 months we get the new rare. So I know it might sound a little confusing because there's a lot of factors in play here, but I think once we release it and you guys see it like for visually seeing it and seeing it on the website, it'll make a little more sense. Um, but yeah, any questions about the collector's bundles? We'll see that coming the new year, so not much of a wait for that. Rare CIs every 2 months. Wait, cutie, why are you putting a 3? You're confusing everybody. Okay, and yeah, so I hope that gets you guys pumped for the new year. We got a lot of new items coming out, kind of like right off the bat, which is an exciting way to bring in the new year for Voltra. We have our first ever January crates for Voltra. We've got introducing the new crate collectors set, or collectors set. That's what we're going to be referring to it as. And then hopefully soon, probably within the month of January, we can unlock that first pose. I would be amazed if we can unlock the second pose. That would be great too. And then if you guys got the third pose, I would be blown away. But hey, you never know. Okay, and then moving forward, we have some user submitted questions. And if you do have any questions for the end of the discussion, feel free to plop those in the community discussion questions over to the left under the community discussion channel. All right, and so one of our questions we received was, how do you decide what themes go with for new item? What themes to go with for new items? And so other staff can give their input here too. Um, so to sum it up, I think like it all depends on the type of the items, and so like whether they're going to be crate items or event items. And then as a staff, we usually brainstorm the themes together based on like either the time of the year, the season, the storyline we're going with, if we're tying it like Vulture lore, usually we are, and etc. And then once we have like a general theme, we give that as a direction for our artists, but we usually so that they have some inspiration, and we try not to like give any like strict like requirements, just because I think things will turn out a little more creative if we all just go with our own creative flow and see what happens. And so far, I think for a lot of I mean, all of our items, I think, but I don't want to get a big head here. But a lot of our items that our artists have created have been out of their own creativity, and we usually get really good feedback for all of them. So that's kind of our process there. And if any of our other artists are around or just staff members who want to give some input on that question, feel free. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe. We all do what we want. I mean, if we're asked for an item by a staff member, like if someone, uh, I mean, usually if we're asked, they don't tell us like, I want this exactly how it is. They'll be like, oh my God, I saw this and I really liked it and I want it. And so if the artist wants to do it, they'll do it, or they'll do something similar, and usually everyone's happy. So yeah, and usually doing things that we want is stuff that we don't have yet. So all right. And then next question. We have access to many cute smileys to use in forums, and with each new event, crate, and orb, we can plasma orbs, which are rigs, we continue to gain more. Is there a possibility this might cause issues later down the line from having too many? Um, we don't foresee any problems with having too many smileys. Only thing that might be a problem is you're trying to find the one you want and there's just too many options. We don't think it'll slow down the website. But some ways we can make that easier on you guys is Hazer suggested a filter or search engine. So, very good question. All right. Third question. Any chance of improving our current profile system? Maybe follow the trend of social media. An example, followers slash following instead of friends. Possibility of writing a status, stuff that people can comment on instead of just like the visitor messages. A feed consistent of avatar updates, status, etc., from the people that follow, etc., etc., etc. Well, I think these are all really great suggestions, and there's definitely some improvements we can make all around the site. And so I think moving forward into the future, these are some things we might see. But right now, we just haven't had any work done on improving our profile pages yet. But yeah, we'll see in the future. Especially because just like these help, it helps us all stay more connected as a community too. So I think I really like the idea of a feed, because right now you get kind of the notification when a friend makes a topic, I believe, but other than that you really don't get like change their avatar and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty neat idea. Yeah, I think it'd be something totally separate than adding it to notifications, like if you've been mentioned or something like that. All right, and on to the next question. How can I contribute to the game development? I answered this one as much as I possibly could. I am especially interested if people can contribute with pixel art that can, sorry guys, that can be later added as new shops. I mean, as new items maybe. So you guys are always inspiring us to like improve Ultra with your activity and then excitement and everything, release new updates. So, but if you'd like to like have a more active role with like improving Voltra and contribute your like own talents to it, you're more than welcome to fill out an application to join staff. And so you can always find that in our staff thread that's on our homepage usually. It's one of the like featured topics, and I think you could find that probably under the welcome committee as well. And that has a link to the application. So I kind of think that's where the question was going with that. Like, how can you as a Vaultee like contribute to Voltra with like new items and stuff? Hopefully. Um, but yeah, posting definitely is a great way to contribute to Voltra being active because there really is no Voltra without our Vaultees communicating. The whole concept behind Voltra was, we create vaults and stuff and like by being energetic and communicating with each other, and that's where Voltra gets its energy. So as simple as that is put, but we got to keep the energy going, guys. And I think we've done a great job. We're all still here. Voltra's still alive, and there's definitely more to come in the future. All right. And I was wondering if there is a way for dailies to be bundled up in our inventories because it takes forever to load on my phone and computer in my mules inventory or just account in general. Just like on my main, I really wanted to put all of my dailies on my other mule, but then I remembered the only one mule can hold on to that. So I apologize for the any lag in loading of inventory, guys. As I said, we're always trying to improve Voltra. So, and an organized
Yes.
system. Oh, well, Hazer can speak if he'd like. He's our developer.
Um, yeah, in basically, yeah, as Ghost just said, it's in the works. But it's also the same with inventories. It's something we're looking into improve, which it's a main reason for improving is for performance. At the
Hmm.
moment, your whole inventory is loaded in, all at once, even if you haven't clicked the tabs, everything's loaded in tabs like the moment you load the page. So things that have been slowing down, and yeah, it's something that a lot of users have been reporting recently. So it's something that I'm looking in, and there will be many more improvements to the inventory system. As for trading to your mules, I believe you can use all three of your mules for
Yeah,
storage
see, I
purposes.
think they were just explaining the whole process there, but yeah, I was gonna mention that too. You can store your items in any of your two mules. You're just limited to two mule accounts in the main account, so three accounts per
Yeah,
user.
as long as you have three accounts and that's it, and you don't use any of your mules to enter content
Yeah,
as well as your main, then you'll be fine. You can put all of your daily chances in just one single mule
and never
and
visit
not have
that
to worry.
mule.
So, yeah. You can also claim the calendar items on your mules and claim daily chances on all three mules. But as for the inventory, it's something I'm looking into. We need to improve it for performance and usability anyway. It's something that's going to be worked on.
Hmm. Thank you, Hazer. All right. And so that is all of our user submitted questions for this community discussion. If you did submit a question after the deadline that was posted, which I'm checking right now just in case, I don't want anyone to be overlooked here. Oh, okay. We did get a new question, guys. So I'll go ahead and now touch on that. So, in all actuality, how is staff feeling about the sudden flood of Gaians coming to the site? Is it intimidating? Is there any Gaians here tonight? Possibly. I saw some chat. I mean, that haven't been on Voltra before. Oh, well, I mean, that's great too. I was just wondering if there's anyone who's new to Voltra. I don't know if Dragon Kitty Kittens is new or not. Talking about intimidation, I'm always intimidated when it says multiple people are. That's when I'm intimidated.
But Fozzie, aren't
Oh,
you
okay.
the scariest staff member in existence?
Am I really the scariest, guys? Be honest with me. I don't think I do anything that's scary.
They'll have to get a physical body first, Ghost.
Okay, so we do have some new users tonight, and then also some new users from Gaia and some old Gaians. I don't know how to say this one. Well, current that have been Vaulties that used to be Gaians or used to go on Gaia. So, I would say Voltra is different from Gaia in the way that our rules are like written and stuff. And we do still have some improvements to make to our rules. And so I just say that with new users coming over from Gaia, that we just kind of give them the best welcoming we can and kind of give them a little guidance because it's understandable that there's going to be kind of a different learning curve just because of rules. Because I mean, some things on Gaia are a little more lenient when it comes to content, and on Voltra here, we can be kind of sticklers. Um, we are very serious about our triple posting, guys. But no, in all seriousness, we're gonna work on improving our rules and also give a space for those of you current users and future users who are wherever they're from, coming from Gaia or not, to give them a space where they have a little more freedom with their posting, while still sticking to our PG-13 rating, because that's something that we're very strict on and stuck to. Like, there's some usernames that have come through already that aren't within our PG-13 rating, and so those are things that we will be like issuing just warnings to those users to like that we need to change them and stuff like that. So if you do have any concerns or you run into anything, always come to us and let us know. But if anything, I think we're excited because our community is growing. There's nothing negative about users coming over from Gaia. Um, yeah, we're just gonna welcome them aboard and grow as a community. So and I think I'm really excited actually because it's a community growing. It'll help create a more active forum, and that's always a good thing. Yeah, that's my input. If other staff want to share how they're feeling about um, new users, new Gaians coming over and stuff like that, feel free. But yeah, and so like Casey was saying, like we understand that some people might accidentally break the rules, and we kind of just like guide them towards the thread of our rules to read over them once again and point out the one that they might have mistakenly like broken and stuff like that. Um, yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get things set up for our raffles. But if you guys do have any more questions about anything we discussed this community discussion or just something, a new topic, go ahead and post that, or most definitely post it in community discussion questions because I might be looking away and I don't want to miss any important questions.
Should I link the form,
Which forms?
or is that the old form? I think that's the form
Oh,
for this
sorry.
one.
What form? I'm not paying
The
attention.
community discussion questions form. It was in
Uh,
the drive. Although I'm not
yeah.
sure if that's
So
for this one.
Oh, so I do have the community discussion form for like December, but I use for during the discussion, I prefer to use like the community discussion questions. Is this,
Ah, gotcha.
yeah, just because usually for the raffle, the community discussion questions, because I prep the answers for that before the discussion, so I usually like cut off the deadline for that like a day before, or 2 days before the discussion. Um, so, but you guys, I mean, I can actually post the link here. If you guys did want to like submit a question anonymously or something, you surely can do that. So let me go ahead and grab.
You mean this one?
Um, Let me see. Yeah, that looks right. I see the
Even though
little
it's December the 18th.
December.
You know.
Oh, well, it's December. Oh, I'm putting December 2018. I should have put the little
Oh, I
That's
see.
what I'm doing. Sorry. Okay, yeah, so if you would like to submit a question either anonymously or uh, for whatever your reason is, you can go ahead and submit that. Just and I'll try to make sure I check that before we end the discussion tonight. But like I said, you're always welcome to post in the community discussions questions. I'll make that one. That one.
Wait, Draconic, that's a lie. You posted just now. You posted 15 minutes ago. Got my eyes on you.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the raffle for our submitted questions. Go ahead and make sure you're posting right now for attendance in the community discussion attendance channel. You have like a minute left to do so if you haven't done that yet, so that you are in the raffle for a gen for a crate for a December crate. All right, and so our two winners of um, the current monthly rare set, which I'm totally blanking on what it is. Oh, wait, is it? Somebody help me. Okay, so the librarian. Sorry, guys, I totally blanked there. So for our current rare set, what are we sharing? Oh no. When anyone shares a broken link, I always worry that it's Voltra.
Oh no, it's not on us. It's what Johanna Killens posted in the. I couldn't get the link to work either, but I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's just a. I'm pretty sure it's just a picture of the thumbnails not loading in
What a
because that's
wonderful way to
you know
end the community discussion. Voltra's down.
no.
All right. So our two winners of the current rare set, which is the librarian, is drum roll, please.
Maybe we should be generous and give another one for all the newcomers.
Um, I'm trying to think. Well, I guess I'm trying to think if we have any newcomers who submitted some questions, but we can give out. Oh, how about the very
Or maybe
last?
one to another
Do a
person here.
Yeah, we can do a very last. We can do the very last raffle for attendance would be a rare set. I'm okay doing that. Does that sound fair? Because we do have quite a bit of newcomers tonight, and that's a reason to celebrate. Okay, sorry, that was a really long drum roll, guys. I'm sorry. So those are our two winners for the librarian set for submitting questions prior to the discussion.
Yeah, I'm already looking into it, but it's like the server's not, you know, showing the image properly or loading the image properly, and I don't know why it's doing that all of a sudden. It fixes itself after a refresh or two, but it is still quite infuriating. As far as I know, it's only Chrome doing it. Like, no one's reported it for like Firefox or anything, so maybe it's a Chrome issue.
We
I don't
have
know.
looks like 15 users in
Oh, okay.
attendance
Thank
today.
you, Rala. Just gonna go
Um,
jump off with there for real quick.
and then we have some staff, so I'm just gonna count everybody and round it up to 20. So we're gonna raffle off to end the year and welcome 2019. So we're gonna raffle off 4 crates, and thanks to Hazer's suggestion, we will be raffling off a rare librarian set for the fifth raffle tonight. We got a lot of items going out. All right. So our first winner for a December crate set is Prism. Also, sorry guys, I really have a monotone voice. I try to sound excited. Congratulations. So I'll be granting these after the discussion tonight, and you'll receive a private message from me when the item's been granted to your account. Okay, and for our second December crate set tonight, oh, that's a good idea. I should get some recordings of like clapping and sharing and stuff. That'd be nice. Okay, and Raxton is our second winner tonight for a December crate. December crate. Yeah, I don't. I was about to say set up. All right, and our third winner for a crate. We have one more crate to raffle off after this, and then the grand finale of the librarian. Bioshock. All right, and then for our final crate being raffled off tonight, give a congratulations and a very, it's belated, but happy birthday to Unicorn. So for those of you who don't know, Unicorn's birthday was yesterday, so it was going to be during our community discussion, but sadly I had to push it to today. But it's a neat little fact. Okay, and then so this is our final raffle for tonight, and we are raffling off another rare. So this is for anyone who attended today, and let's see who's the winner. I think this one is a newcomer. Wow, this is great. I'm trying to get the name right here. I think I just saw it. I'm just gonna copy and paste it. So I spell it correctly. I mean, it's not that hard, but Dragonic Kittens. Congratulations and welcome to Voltra. So you just won our current. Did I say it right?
Completely new, but I don't think they're completely new.
Wait, I
But
thought they were new. Guys.
well,
Wait,
they literally
wait.
said that they haven't posted in Vulture in a long time.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, oh, that's Queen Prisma. Wait, I was. Oh, okay. Well,
wait, so now we have two prisoners. Prisoners, what?
wait.
I'm
Is
question
that?
mark.
Wait, is Dragonic Kitten's Prism?
No.
No, I'm not Prism.
Okay,
Sorry.
well, that's okay. Well, welcome back to Voltra, and hopefully this will encourage you to post more on the forum, so you can do that
I'm
as a.
I'm gonna try to. I just work a lot of third shift and I play a lot of Warframe, so
Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah, my work gets in the way a lot too.
yeah.
All right, well, enjoy the librarian set. Thanks for joining us tonight, though. I appreciate that.
I haven't been on in so forever and I haven't been on one of these, so I'm like, you know what, I might as well join in.
Well,
So
it's your lucky day. It paid off.
Have you been collecting the calendar items?
I think I just collected them. Like I logged in.
Which ones?
I got all of them except for the 31st and 1st, I think.
Well, you can use the bells to get more, the ones you missed. Just post and you can collect the bells and get more.
Oh, you can't miss them. They stay until like the 12th of January.
Yeah,
All of the
they don't
item branch.
expire after the day that they're released, so that's good too.
Yeah, 31st and the 1st hasn't been posted yet, so.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said the first. Oh, okay.
All right, so that's everything that I have for you guys tonight. Let me just refresh the community discussions form questions, make sure I didn't miss any more were submitted. Yeah, so that's everything. If you guys have any last questions, feel free to ask. But if not, I think that's it for tonight for wrapping up our December community discussion, wrapping up 2018. And we will definitely carry on with having our community discussions at least once a month moving into the new year. So, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you've been enjoying your holidays, and we will see you in 2019. All right, Happy New Year, guys. I'm going to go ahead and log off, and then I'll be granting those raffles prizes shortly. All right, bye. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys around Voltra.